Hello children, it is me, McGrouch, and I seek to destroy. I don't want to strategize, I don't want to synchronize, bitch, I don't even want to harmonize. I just want to kill. What weapon in the Helldivers arsenal could possibly satisfy my insatiable bloodlust? None of them, I just said it's insatiable. But there is one that stands more of a chance than any other. The Autocannon. What a gun this is. If you have ever wanted to solve all your problems all at once, then this gun is the gun to do it. It kills, it maims, it dismembers. You name it, and if violence is involved, this bad boy can deliver. There is no weapon, support or otherwise, that can match the Autocannon when it comes to sheer utility through brutality. It's brutality. You want to kill small guys? You're covered. Medium guys? You're covered. A lot of small guys? Switch to flak mode. A lot of medium guys? Switch back to armor piercing. A lot of heavy guys? Run. But as you do, take the time to fire a few shots at their weak points, and eventually, you'll be able to cool their numbers down to something manageable. All of this is accomplished with a weapon that has more than enough ammo to topple the government of a small country. Better watch out, Liechtenstein. The Autocannon gets 10 shots in the gun, plus 25 round stripper clips. That totals 110 rounds. 110 high damage, high explosive, level 4 armor pen rounds. When you are running this gun, you no longer need a primary or secondary. Hell, you don't even need other stratagems. What we have here is something of a one-size-fits-all solution. Even airborne enemies, ever the bane of me and MLB pitchers, are no match for the Autocannon. Gunships can be two-shot by hitting their thrusters, overseers can be killed by hitting them anywhere, and shriekers can be dealt with quickly by switching this weapon from AP to FLAK. This gun has two modes, you see. APHE being used to take out armored individual enemies, where flak is frequently further functional for fighting the flock. This is because flak mode causes the projectile to explode when it comes into close proximity with an enemy, sending shrapnel everywhere. This shrapnel is good for trash clear, but proves ineffective when it comes to even slightly armored opponents. Now, as versatile as this weapon is, I would be lying if I said that it was equally good at combating all three factions. And I would never lie to you. You're so cool and interesting and everybody loves you. The Autocannon is pretty good at fighting all three factions, but it is better in some matchups than others. The matchup where the Autocannon is at its weakest is against the illuminates. I'm not saying it's bad against the illuminates. Far from it. This gun can absolutely be effective against them. The only issue is how they organize themselves when they attack you. It's super fucking annoying. You constantly have to switch between flak and APHE mode as you shoot the horde, then the overseers, then the horde, then the overseers. Then you get the idea. The other issue is the fact that the shield ships and harvester shields absolutely eat up your bullets trying to get through them. Once you get through the shield, it's not that big a deal. But to actually take down the shield, I would suggest using an EAT, so you can just throw one of those at them and be done with it. Bugs are the faction that this weapon is most medium equipped to handle. Lots of trash to destroy and lots of armored enemies to kill. This weapon does both of those things phenomenally. The one area where it suffers is against Bile Titans. Here you really feel that level 4 pen, as it takes a while to fully destroy the head. With higher pen weapons, it's as simple as shooting them in the head once. But with the Autocannon, you have to take a lot more time to chew through that 95% durability. As such, it is highly recommended that you take out their bile sac to keep them from spitting on you while you line up shots. Other than that, this gun is very good against bugs. But not as good as it is against bots. I mean, holy shit. Literally every aspect and variation of the bots can be answered directly by the Autocannon. Hulks, Devastators, even Striders can be effectively addressed using this gun. As for loadouts you want to take with this gun, it literally doesn't matter. There is not a bad loadout. It makes bad loadouts good and good loadouts great. You are not going to find yourself in a worse state for having this weapon at your disposal. But don't take my endorsement to mean that it is without weakness. First and foremost, the reload. You load this fucker like a Pez dispenser, and like a Pez dispenser, shit's hard to load. Not only is it lengthy, but you also have to be completely static for the entirety of it. Oftentimes you'll find you can only put one clip in before you have to dive out of the animation. You can offload the ammo pack onto another person and have them constantly reload so that you can constantly shoot. But I have never actually seen this happen in-game, as it requires the unthinkable. Two players working together. The second issue is that this is a huge gun, and with that comes massive recoil. This gun has the ability to fire full auto, but I would strongly advise against that. Full auto doesn't fire that fast, certainly not faster than you can click, and going full auto makes aiming this gun nigh impossible. Even if the enemies are right in front of you, you can only get like maybe 4 shots off before you're just lobbing it right over their head. No, this is a semi-automatic weapon. And even as a semi-automatic weapon, the amount of sway that this weapon is prone to makes distance combat a challenging proposition. You try hitting a Hulk weak spot on the first try, shit's impossible. And odds are good you'll be aiming for that weak point, because the penetration on this gun, while good enough to deal with most enemies, can leave a lot to be desired when you don't have the time to line up your shots. But anyway, that's the Autocannon. Shit is actually goated. Bye.
Subscribe to me, 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 subscribe.